Hey, today I wanted to talk about what I think was step 2 for me in facilitating the healing of my relationship with my body, with food, etc. So I think that, and this isn't necessarily intended to come directly after the first step that I talked about, in the sense that you must succeed at it. Rather, the first step to food freedom and body love and self-acceptance is to start feeding your body properly. And then once you have started to do that, then I recommend that you reduce looking in mirrors. Mirrors can be pretty self-destructive in the same way that scales can. And another part of the second step is to get rid of your scale. You don't have to get rid of it, but put it somewhere where you just totally forget. Hide it away in a garage, in a basement, in a cabinet, doesn't matter really, but force yourself not to allow yourself to get on it because it's useless. It's a useless number. It's useless in the sense that you don't even know what your composition is, right? So you could be all muscle and be completely distorted in your view of your body and still fuss over the number, but there's no point. There really is just no point. You have lived with your body long enough that you know if you're gaining weight based on how your clothes fit. Not that it matters, because it really doesn't matter, but it's like you have so many other gauges for what's going on with your body. So, and that's fine if you need to look nice for work or whatever, but you've probably worn those outfits like 10 trillion times anyway, and at some point you've seen yourself with those outfits on, so yeah, one second. Nope, we're good. Sorry, my dog was barking, and I don't ignore her barks because they have saved us. So, yeah, so I think it's fine to like look in a mirror, to put on makeup, but you'd be really surprised in general, as maybe you've noticed, I don't wear makeup, so I used to a lot, but you know, I find, and I'm sure most women find, that you get kind of addicted to it and then you don't like the way you look without it. So for the most part, I don't wear makeup, and then I don't really have to look in the mirror unless I'm like, I don't know, doing my hair or something, which I barely ever do. This is pretty much standard right here. So yeah, so I just recommend trying not to look in mirrors. I am so much more confident when I don't look in a mirror, even if I look later and I'm like, oh wow, I look terrible, but whatever, you know, because you instead of seeing what you look like directly, you have a vision of yourself. And it's sort of that law of attraction style thing. There are many other names for this type of thinking, to manifest the things that you want. If you just imagine the way that you look to yourself, you will exude that type of sexuality, that type of confidence, and it's pretty infectious and it's very attractive. So what's the point, right? It's just for us to validate to ourselves that we look good. So definitely I say stop looking in full-length mirrors. Stop obsessing about the way that you look, because like I've said before, your body should be the least interesting thing about yourself. And yeah, get rid of the scale. It's useless. It doesn't tell you anything important. And yeah, I think that that's a really, really, really important step, along with nourishing your body properly and then eventually listening to your body. But if listening to your body means binging for the next, year, like I said before, that's okay. Just release the mentality, the idea that it's a bad thing, because it's not. What you have been doing to your body is a bad thing. Starving, restricting calories, etc. So I hope this is helpful, and this has just been my own personal experience. If you have any questions, feel free to comment and subscribe. Cool. See you next time.